Okay, so I wanted to show you what I'm making. I am making a chili bean, like a soup. Well, actually, you can call this a turkey bean soup, or you can call it a chili bean soup. It's not really a chili bean because it's not really thick. It's more soupy than it is thick. So I got this idea from a co-op that I go to. It's a nearby, well, it's not nearby, it's a ways, but it's in Midtown. And they have like the best foods. Let me wipe that up. They have the best foods there. I like how their food is sustainable, and they go to local farmers and they buy all their stuff. They make sure all their stuff is on point. They stay on top of it. And they're proud of that fact. That store is a Sacramento co-op, and I've been shopping there since my kids were kids, and now they're all adults. So I how to tell you, probably been shopping there for maybe 40 years, maybe approximately 40. No, wait a minute, it must be 30-something years, because anyways, they moved and they have a new store. But anyways, I go there. I miss the old store, but then I love the new store. You know, you kind of get used to it. And the newer ideals. The only thing, they got to up their coffee. They switched up their coffee. They're not doing their own coffee anymore. They got this other coffee vendor that subleased or whatever, subcontracted with them. And I'm disappointed in the coffee. Yeah, because they used to make the best coffee, but not anymore. So unless they, I don't know, it just, maybe this is a trial thing. But anyways, what I did was I sauteed the ground beef that I mean ground turkey that I get there. And they have a really good ground turkey. And after I sauteed it, I added some red onions this time. I wanted to hurry up and use my red onions. And I got a whole bunch of red onions at the food bank. And I'm thinking about volunteering there because I really like them. And I think it'll be good for me. Who knows what I'll do. But anyways, yeah, I like them. And they're nice. They're nice people. But anyways, this is, so after I saute it, I add salt and pepper. And then what I did was I cheat. Get some red kidney beans. I usually put some black beans in there, but I didn't have any. And then I've got some Great Northern beans, and I added them in there. You know, I don't rinse them. I just drain them. Never rinse them because you're kind of taking away the flavor. But a lot of people they're funny. I mean, my mom used to say the nutrients are in the broth of the bean, and it makes sense. So, anyways, if you want to rinse them, that's up to you, but I don't. I like having some of that broth within the bean, and I just added water, and the reason why I added water is because I don't have any stock, and I need to go ahead and make some bone broth, which I'm going to take my bones out, so I got some bones here, see, and I'm going to make some bone broth. I'm going to take them out and make some bone broth. Whoa. Bone broth. Yeah, I think that I'm saying that correct. Yeah. Anyways, and then I added just some water, and I'm going to allow this to simmer. And then I added a can of, I'll show you what I added here, because I added a can, a can of this diced, no salt added. And that way I can monitor. And I love Meyer Glen tomatoes. Those are really good. Or the Centon, or the ones from Italy. It starts with a C. I can't think of it right now, but anyways. Okay. So and then I add those after I cook the meat. And then I just add some water, however soupy you want it. So that's going to be pretty soupy. If you want to add some tomato paste to it, you can. I added a little bit of this. I found this ground chili in California, molido. I found it at a Mexican store. And everything else was kind of pricey, but these were pretty decent. Chili Nuevo. And what I like about them is they don't have that dioxide in it. That whatever silicone whatever that they put in there. And so see, the ingredients are that. So all our food should be FDA regulated. Hopefully they're doing their JOB job. So, and then I add some spices, the onion powder, I add the garlic powder, I add a little bit of Cajun. I just start the smoked paprika. I had a package of taco seasoning. I added that, and that has salt in it. So, and I added some cumin, and I add some red pepper flakes, and of course I have my oregano. So, I even have a plant. There you go. There's my plant. It's a new plant. Oh, my mint plant is not doing so well, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, went ahead and I'm allowing this to simmer. I tasted it. It was so good. So, and I don't add a lot of red pepper flakes. Red pepper flakes, like the red pepper flakes, these kind, it's mostly used in Italian cuisine. And you put it on your pizza. But I like it because it really enhances the flavor. If you just put enough, I mean, because I've made some soups, and when I add the red chili flakes, excuse me, not the red pepper flakes, but the red, well, they're peppers, but the red chili flakes, it enhances the flavor a lot. So, and that's why I like putting them in there. So I'm going to allow this to simmer, but I just wanted to show you that I made this turkey bean soup. Yeah, that's what it is. Turkey bean soup. Alrighty, have a good one.